So Vanja, it's lovely to see you here at Embedded World 2023 again. You're here again with the Qoitech team, showing us how we can make sure sort of like the batteries that power our applications are really matched to them perfectly to get the best life. So what are you showing us show today in terms of measurement technology?
So what we are doing here is really trying to give the developers the possibility to really see what their application and devices are doing from the energy perspective in real time. Full length, you can measure how long your computer really allows, and to when you have understood really what is draining the energy, then find the perfect the energy source for it, whether that be the battery or the energy harvesting solution. The importance here is to really see that you are taking out that capacity that you really need, and that you're looking into from the cost perspective, for example, that you're picking the right size of the battery, not only in capacity but maybe form factor as well. And all these challenges are something that our customers have, and they have really needed something to see how this can be, how can you do this in an optimal way. And I think recently we have got a lot of feedback that this wasn't really possible before. You separated this application profiling and the battery, very much so, but now today this is what we can provide. You can actually do this with one and the same tool.
Now the Qoitech solution is sort of, I'd say it's in two parts. You've got the software as part of it and the hardware. And recently you've also expanded the hardware option. So just run us through what hardware do you have and what's the difference between the two boxes essentially that you're providing to your customers?
Yeah, we call them the magic black boxes, and they really are magic from the perspective they are all-in-one boxes for the energy optimization. They are power supplies, but they are also power profiles and power analyzers. And they can be absolutely extended to be also battery profilers, energy harvesting profilers, and emulators. And the difference is really simple. The first project that we had out on the market, OT-Arc Pro, it's the one that is the up to 5 volts, so it's very much focused on the sensors and the IoT space, whereas the new one that came out recently, OT-Ace Pro, is the one that is up to 25 volts. And absolutely better technical specification. We call it a little bit of a big brother to OT-Arc. So the people who really want to go full-blown into the sampling rate and the really doing the, how do you call it now, the floating, the floating grounding, so you can do serial setups of these measurements. This is all now available, so it's a little bit more of an advanced feature that we have provided. And we have seen the reason for this because our customers are going from really small, they have a portfolio of really small sensors up to really large things. It can be an e-bike or something like that, and they really wanted to make sure that they're using always the same tool in their development, so they have the same language around energy optimization.
Now the software environment, I've seen it in the past, it's very clean, very easy to use and access all the features, but you've done quite a lot of work in the past months to sort of update it. What sort of new features are you adding into that, and what benefits does that bring into the customer base?
So it's really important for us to make sure that the customers are still finding their way around the UI, but we have improved the UI dramatically from the perspective of customer having to look into what is the most important thing, which is the graphs and the analytics of it, and connecting that to the software, understanding what is really happening, what is draining the battery, or what is draining the energy. But the behind of all that was actually a big push to make sure that we got further on our robustness part, because our customers really use our tools in field applications and really running long measurements, and we really wanted to secure that that can be further extended. And in addition to that, we really wanted to make sure that the software is modular, so we can help the customer choose and pick how they want to use this tool, because you can use it either at the embedded engineer stable, or you can use it test verification in the continuous integration, or as the battery simulator. So there's so many different options within the same space that then you can easily accommodate in your development team.
Now, one of the key things that we see around test and measurement is also automation. We want to be able to, like you said, run tests over a long period of time, maybe respond to anything and maybe flag an error or a change, yes, or even implement it as part of a test ATE, yes, during production. What's it look like for you on the automation side and programmability?
That is a big deal for us. We have a toolbox, a software toolbox called Auto Automation Toolbox. It's all about scripting, so it allows scripting in multiple languages. Python is one of the big ones. C# is there as well. We have TCP servers, so you can pretty much very easily do whatever you want to. And this has been one of the key things that we wanted to really make sure that it's really easy for developers. They should not spend a lot of time of creating these automation tests. They should be using them. This should be something that saves them time and the effort. So this is one of the bigger toolbox that we are selling today.
Super. Well, thank you for giving us the update on the OTAs. That's a new product which I haven't had a chance to see before, and the software updates as well sound exceptionally exciting. So thanks very much for chatting to us today.
Yeah, thank you very much.